Hi everyone and welcome back to Vino TV. Today's wine is my third in the series from Pinnacle Ridge, and it's their 2010 Chardonnay. Now with Chardonnay, it's tough for me to put a points value on it. Chardonnay it can be both ends of the spectrum for me, whether it be very heavy in oak and very buttery tasting up front, or whether it be light and citrusy and kind of high on the acid level. It goes from one gamut to the other with me with Chardonnay. But this one I like a lot. I like it for the value that it presents. It is 100% fermented in French oak barrels, the traditional method of doing Chardonnay. So you're going to have those woody hints to it, but it seems like that there's only a touch of them, and I think it's just enough for this particular wine. When I opened it up, I got hit with the typical lemon and honeysuckle smells, which is very inviting. But the first few sips were really quite interesting because I could see the wine slowly turning and changing. Now I cooled it off to a typical high 40s, low 50s temperature, but as the wine warmed up into the mid 50s, maybe close to 60 degrees, a little bit more of the wood came out, some nutty flavors, nutmeg, maybe some hazelnut, and a little bit of butterscotch, which all of those are also actually on the winemaker's notes, and I pick them up quite clearly, and I really like that in this wine. But what I most appreciate about this is the softness. He has just enough wood in here to soften up the outsides. And what I mean by that is that when I sip this wine and take a couple more sips afterwards, I don't get a burny feeling or a very high acid sensation on my palate that I typically do with a lot of Chardonnays. And that is actually something that turns me off on Chardonnays. This wine is really nicely balanced and has just enough oak in there that makes it really, really soft on the palate. It has great mouthfeel, and it's really an easy drinking wine. This is a great wine, definitely with cheeses, with seafood, and actually with, I think, a lot of pork dishes as well. This will go really, really well. Even maybe at a happy hour wine, if you wanted to kind of start out with something like this, I think this is perfect, and I think it's a winter wine as well. I think Chardonnay is always year-round, but I think this particular one would be more than fine around the holidays. The best part about this Chardonnay, it's only $12. Talk about quality versus price ratio. 12 bucks for this soft Chardonnay. It's another winner in my book from Brad Knapp up there at Pinnacle Ridge in Kutztown. Check out his website at pinridge.com and give his 2010 Chardonnay a shot. Another winner. In my book, 89 points. Thanks again, cheers, and we'll talk to you soon.